एवं व्यवसितो बुद्ध्या समाध्याय मनोहृदि
एवं व्यवसितो बुद्ध्या
जजाप
समाधाय मनोहृदि
परमं जाप्यं प्राच्यन्मनुशिक्षितम्
जजाप परमं जाप्यं प्राग्जन्मन्यनुशिक्षितम्।
श्रीगजेन्द्रोवाच
श्रीगजेन्द्र उवाच
श्रीगजेन्द्रोवाच
ॐ नमो भगवते तस्मै यत एतच्चिदात्मकम्
ॐ नमो
ॐ
भगवते
नमो
तस्मै
भगवते
यत
तस्मै यत
एतच्चिदात्मकम्
एतच्चिदात्मकम्
पुरुषायादिबीजाय परेशायादिधीमहि
पुरुषायादिबीजाय
पुरुषादिबीजाय
परेशायादिधीमहि
परेशाय
यस्मिन्निदं यतश्चेदं येनेदं योगिदं स्वयं
यस्मिन् इदं
यस्मिन्निदं
यतश्चेदं
यतश्चेदं
येनेदं या
येनेदं
इदं
य इदं
स्वयम्
स्वयम्
योऽस्मात् परस्माच्च परस्तं प्रपद्ये स्वयं भुवम्
योऽस्मात्
योऽस्मात्
परस्माच्च
परस्माच्च
परस्तं
परस्तं
प्रपद्ये
प्रपद्ये
स्वयंभुवम्
स्वयम्भुवम्
यस्वात्मनीदं निजमाययार्पितं क्वचित् विभातं क्वच तत्तिरोहितम्
यस्वात्मनीदं
यस्वात्मनितं
निजमाययार्पितम्
निजमाययार्पितं
क्वचित् विभातं
स्वशीतविभातं
क्वच तत्तिरोहितम्
क्वचित्तत्तिरोहितम्
अविद्ददृक्साक्षुभयं तदीक्षते स आत्ममूलो वतु मां परात् परः
अविद्यदृत्साक्षुभयं तदीक्षते सात्ममूलो
सात्ममूलो
वतु मां
वतु
परात्
मां
परः
परात्परः
कालेन पञ्चत्वमितेषु कृत्स्नशो लोकेषु कालेषु सचर्वहेतुषु
कालेन
कालेन
पञ्चत्वमितेषु
पञ्चत्वमितेषु
कृत्स्नशो
कृष्णशो
लोकेषु
लोकेषु
कालेषु च
कालेषु च
सर्वहेतुषु
सर्वहेतुषु
संस्तदासेक्तहनं गभीरम् हस्तस्य पारे विविराजते विभुः
तमस्तदासीदहनं गभीरम्
गभीरम्
यस्तस्य
यस्तस्य
पारे विविराजते
विराजते
विभुः
विभुः
न यस्य देवा ऋषयः पदं विदुः जन्तुः पुनः पुनरपि जन्तुमीरितुम्
न
न
यस्य
यस्य देवा ऋषयः पदं विदुर्
देवादयपदविदो
जन्तुः पुनः
पुनः
कोऽर्हति हन्तुमीरितुम्
तदा न तस्याकृतिभिर्विचेष्टतो दुरत्ययानो समावतु
यथा नटस्याकृतिभिर्विचेष्टतो दुरत्ययानुक्रमणस्तमावतु
दृक्सवो यस्य पदं सुमङ्गलं विमुक्तसज्ञा मुनयः सुसाधवः
दिदृक्षवो यस्य पदं सुमङ्गलम् विमुक्तसङ्गा मुनयः सुसाधवः
चरन्ति लोकावरणमग्रणं वने भूतात्मभूताः सुहृदाः गतिः
लोकाव्रतमव्रणं वने भूतात्मभूताः सुहृदः
गतिः
न विद्यते यस्य च न विद्यते यस्य जन्म नानामरूपे दोष एव वा
न
न
विद्यते यस्य च
विद्येयस्य
जन्म
च
कर्म वा
जन्म
न नामरूपे
नानारूपे
गुणदोष एव
गुणदोष
वा
एव वा
तदापि लोकाप्ययसम्भवायया स्वमाययात्याननुकूलमुच्यते
तदापि
तदापि
लोकाप्ययसम्भवायया
लोकाप्ययसम्भवायया
स्वमाप्ययन्तान्यनुकालमुच्यते
स्वामाययात्याननुकूलमुच्यते
तस्मै नमः परेशाय ब्रह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये
तस्मै नमः
तस्मै नमः
परेशाय
परेशाय
ब्रह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये
ब्रह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये
अरूपायोरुरूपाय नमः आश्चर्यकर्मणे
अरूपायोरुपाय
अरूपायोरुपाय
नमः
नमः
आश्चर्यकर्मणे
आश्चर्यकर्मणे
नमः आत्मप्रदीपाय साक्षिणे परमात्मने
नमः
नमः
आत्मप्रदीपाय
आत्मप्रदीपाय
साक्षिणे
साक्षिणे
परमात्मने
परमात्मने
नमो गिरां विदूराय मनसश्चेतसामपि
नमो
नमो
गिरां
गिरां
विदूराय
विदूराय
मनसश्चेतसामपि
मनसचेतसामपि
सत्त्वेन प्रतिलभ्याय नैष्कर्मेण्य विपश्चिता
सत्त्वेन
सर्वेण
प्रतिलभ्याय
प्रतिलभ्याय नैष्कर्म्येण
नैष्कर्मेण
विपश्चिता
विपश्चिता
नमः कैवल्यनाथाय निर्वाणसुखसंविदे
नमः
नमो
कैवल्यनाथाय
कैवल्यनाथाय
निर्वाणसुखसंविदे
निर्वाणसुखसंविदे
नमः सान्धाय घोराय मोहाय गुणधर्मिणे
नमः
नमः
शान्ताय
शान्ताय
घोराय
घोराय
मूढाय
गूढाय
गुणधर्मिणे
गुणधर्मिणे
निर्विशेषाय साम्याय नमो ज्ञानघनाय च
निर्विशेषाय
निर्विशेषाय
साम्याय नमो
सौम्याय नमो
ज्ञानगणाय च
ज्ञानगणाय च
क्षेत्रज्ञाय नमस्तुभ्यं सर्वव्यक्षाय साक्षिणे
क्षेत्रज्ञाय
क्षेत्रज्ञाय
नमस्तुभ्यं
नमस्तुभ्यं
सर्वाध्यक्षाय
सर्वाध्यक्षाय साक्षिणे
साक्षिणे
पुरुषायात्ममूलाय मूलप्रकृतये नमः
पुरुषायात्ममूलाय
पुरुषायात्ममूलाय
मूलप्रकृतये
मूलप्रकृतये
नमः
नमः
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणदृष्टे सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणद्रष्टे
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणद्रष्टे
सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
असताच्छाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः
असताचाय
असदाचाय
योक्ताय
याक्ताय
सदा
सदा
भासाय ते
भासाय ते
नमः
नमः
नमो नमस्ते अखिलकारणाय निष्कारणाय अद्भुतकारणाय
नमो
नमो
नमस्ते
नमस्ते
किल
किल
कारणाय
कारणाय निष्कारणाय
निष्कारणाय
अद्भुतकारणाय
अद्भुतकारणाय
सर्वागमनाय महर्नवाय नमोपवर्गाय परायणाय
सर्वागमनाय
सर्वाङ्गमनाय
महानवाय
महार्णवाय
नमो
नमो
वर्गाय
वर्गाय
परायणाय
परायणाय
गुणारणिच्छिन्नचिदुष्मपाय तक्षो तक्षोभविस्फूर्जितमानसाय
गुणारणिच्छिन्नचिदुष्मपाय
गुणारणिच्छिन्नचिदुष्टवाय तक्षोभविस्फुरितमानसाय
नैष्कर्म्यभावेन विवर्जितागमा स्वयं प्रकाशाय नमस्करोमि
नैष्कर्म्यभावेन
नैष्कर्म्यभावेन
विवर्जितागमा
विवर्जितागम
स्वयं
स्वयं
प्रकाशाय
प्रकाशाय
नमस्करोमि
नमस्करोमि
मातृप्रपन्न मातृप्रपन्नपशुपाशविमोक्षणाय मुक्ताय भूरिकरुणाय नमोलयाय
मातृप्रपन्नपशुपाशविमोक्षणाय
मातृप्रपन्नपशुपाशविमोक्षणाय
मुक्ताय
मुक्ताय
भूरिकरुणाय
भूरिकरुणाय
नमो
नमोलयाय
लयाय
सेन सर्वतनुभृन्मनसि प्रतीता प्रत्यकृते भगवते बृहते नमस्ते
स्वां शैल
स्वांसेन
सर्वतनुभृन्मनसि प्रतीता
सर्वतनुबृन्मनसिद्धरीका प्रत्यग्रसे
प्रत्यकृते
भगवते
भगवते
बृहते
बृहते
नमस्ते
नमस्ते
आत्मात्मजाप्त बृहवित्तजनेषु शक्ते दुष्पाप्रणाय गुणसङ्गविवर्जितागया
आत्मात्मजां
आत्मात्मजान्तागृहविदु सत्त्वे
गृहविप्रजनेषु सत्त्यै
दुष्प्रापणाय
दुष्प्रापणाय
गुणसङ्गविवर्जिताय
गुणसङ्गविवर्जिताय
मुक्तात्मभिः स्वहृदये परिभाविताय ज्ञानात्मने भगवते नम ईश्वराय।
मुक्तात्मभिः
मुक्तात्मने
स्वहृदये परिभाविताय
परिभाविताय ज्ञानात्मने
ज्ञानात्मने
भगवते
भगवते
नम ईश्वराय।
ईश्वराय।
धर्मकामार्थविमुक्तिकामा भजन्त इष्टां गतिमाप्नुवन्ति।
यं
यं
धर्मकामार्थविमुक्तिकामाः
धर्मकामार्थविमुक्तिकामा
भजन्त
भजन्त
इष्टां
इष्टां
गतिमाप्नुवन्ति।
गतिमाप्नुवन्ति।
किञ्चासि शोरात्यपि देहमव्ययम् करोतु मे प्रदयो विमोक्षणम्।
किञ्चाशिशोरात्यदेहमव्ययम्
चाशिशोरात्यभिदेहमव्ययम्
करोतु
करोतु
मेधभ्रदयो विमोक्षणम्।
विमोक्षणम्।
एकान्तिनो यस्य न काञ्चनार्थम् वाञ्छन्ति ये वै भगवत्प्रपन्नाः।
एकान्तिनो
एकान्तिनो
यस्य न
यस्य न
कञ्चनार्थम्
कञ्चनार्थं
वाञ्छन्ति ये
वाञ्छन्ति
वै
ये वै भगवत्प्रपन्नाः।
भगवत्प्रपन्नाः।
अत्यद्भुतं तच्चरितं सुमङ्गलं गायन्तानन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः।
अत्यद्भुतं
अत्यद्भुतं
तच्चरितं
तच्चरितं
सुमङ्गलम्
सुमङ्गलं
सुमङ्गलम्
गायन्तानन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः।
अमुत्तरं ब्रह्म परं परेशा मौक्तिमाध्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम्।
तमक्षरं ब्रह्म
तमक्षरं
परं
ब्रह्म परं
परेशम्
परेश
परं परेशम् अव्यक्तम्
अव्यक्तमाध्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम्।
आध्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम्।
अतीन्द्रियं सूक्ष्ममिवातिदूरा मनन्तमाद्यं परिपूर्णमीडे।
अतीन्द्रियं
अतीन्द्रियं
सूक्ष्ममिवादिदूरम्
सूक्ष्ममिवातिदूरा
दूरम्
अनन्तमाद्यं परिपूर्णमीडे।
मीडे।
यस्य ब्रह्मदयो देवा वेदा लोकाश्चराचराः।
यस्य
यस्य
ब्रह्मदयो
यस्य
ब्रह्मयो देव वेदा लोकाश्चराचराः।
ब्रह्मदेवालोकाश्चराचर
नामरूपविभेदेन फल्या चाकलया कृताः।
नामरूपविभेदेन फल्या चाकलया कृताः।
यदाक्षिशोऽग्ने सवितुर्गभस्तयो निर्यान्ति संयान्तस्वकृत् स्वरोचषः।
यथार्चिषोऽग्ने
यान्ति
सवितुर्गभस्तयोर्निर्यान्ति संयान्ति सत्त्वरोचषः।
स्वरूपः
तदा यतोऽयं गुणसम्प्रवाहो बुद्धिर्मनकानि शरीरसर्गा।
तदा यतोऽयं
आयतोऽयं
गुणसम्प्रवाहो
सम्प्रवाहो
गुणसम्प्रवाहो
बुद्धिर्मनकानि
बुद्धिर्मनकानि
शरीरवर्गाः।
शरीरसर्गः
स वै न देवासुरमर्त्यतिर्यत् न स्त्री न शन्नो न पुमा न जन्तु।
स वै न देवासुरमर्त्यतिर्यत् न
देवासुरमर्त्यतिर्यन्
स्त्री न शन्धो न
अस्ति न
पुमान्
सन्तो
न
न
जन्तुः।
पुमान् न जन्तुः।
नायं गुणः नायं
नायं गुणः कर्म न सन्न चासन्
नायं गुणशेषो जेतादशेषः।
नायं गुणकर्मणस्यासन्
गुणाकर्मसन्
निषेधशेषो यदादशेषः।
विहाय निहाय किम् अनन् अन्तर्बहिश्चावृतये भयो पृथये ये भयो
तेनाहं
जिजीविषेणाहमिहायाख्यम्
याख्यम्
अन्तर्बहिष्ठामृतयो वयोन्या
क्षामि काले न यस्य विप्लवा तस्य आत्मलोका वरण्यस्य मोक्षम्
इच्छामि
इच्छामि
काले
कालेन
यस्य
यस्य
विप्लवः
विप्लवः
तस्यात्मलोका
तस्यात्मलोका
वरण्यस्य
वरणस्य
मोक्षम्
मोक्षणम्
सोऽहं विश्वसृजं विश्वमविश्वं विश्ववेदसम्
सोऽहं
सोऽहं
विश्वसृजं विश्वम्
विश्वं
अविश्वम् विश्ववेदसम्
विश्ववेदसम्
स्वात्मानमजं ब्रह्म प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्
विश्वात्मानमजं
विश्वात्मानमजं
ब्रह्म
ब्रह्म
प्रणतोऽस्मि
प्रणतोऽस्मि
परं
परं
पदम्
पदम्
योगरन्दितकर्माणो हृदयोगविभाविते
योगरन्वितकर्माणो
योगरन्दितकर्माणो
योगविभाविते
हृदयोगविभाविते
योगिनोऽयं प्रपद्यन्ति ये सं नतोऽस्यहम्
योगिनो यं
योगिनो
योगिनोऽयं
प्रपश्यन्ति
प्रपश्यन्ति
योगेशं तं
योगेशं
नतोऽस्म्यहम्
नतोऽस्म्यहम्
नमो नमस्तुभ्यं नमो नमस्तुभ्यम
असह्यवेग
सत्यत्रयागदीश
गुणाय
नमो
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 नमस्तुभ्यं
नमस्तुभ्यं
नमस्तुभ्यमसह्य
हर्षाय वेग
सत्यत्रयादिगुणाय
विक्रयादिगुणाय
प्रपन्नपालाय दुरन्तशक्तये मनवाप्यवर्तने
प्रपन्नपालाय दुरन्तशक्तये
नमोपालाय
तदिन्द्रियाणां
मनवाप्यवर्त्मने
मनवाप्यवर्त्मने
नायं वेद स्वमात्मानं यच्चक्याहान्दियाहतम्
नायं
नायं
वेद
वेद
स्वमात्मानं यच्चक्याहन्दियाहतम्
हतम्
तं दुरत्यमहात्माख्यं भगवन्तं इतोऽस्यहम्
तं
तं
दुरत्ययमात्म्यं भगवन्तं
दुरत्यमहात्म्यं
ततोऽस्म्यहम्
वितोऽस्म्यहम्
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे हरे
हरे
राम
कृष्ण
राम राम हरे हरे
हरे
हरे
कृष्णा
कृष्ण
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 हरे
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 हरे राम
राम राम
हरे
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 अखिल गुरो भगवन् नमस्ते
नारायणाखिलगुरो
नारायण गुरु
भगवन्
भगवन्
नमस्ते
नमस्ते
okay good thank you good job someone joined as A alphabet A who is that A
Buji Anita.
Anita from Vancouver
Hare Krishna. Yeah.
okay Hare Krishna we have
Hare
two
Krishna.
Anitas we have one Ankita nice so welcome back after a long time
Thank you.
yeah మీ ఇన్లాస్ ఉన్నారా ఇంకా అక్కడ Vancouver
Yeah, ఉన్నారండి 28th
ఇప్పుడు
28th November.
okay yeah good so we'll get started with shloka number 7 today So yesterday we discussed shloka number 6. Nayasya deva rishaya padam vidur jantu punakor hati gantu miritum yata natasya kritibir vicheshtato duratyayanu kramana samavatu. An artist on stage being covered by attractive dresses and dancing with different movements is not understood by his audience. Similarly, the activities and features of the supreme artist cannot be understood even by the demigods or great sages, and certainly not by those who are unintelligent like animals. Neither the demigods and sages nor the unintelligent can understand the features of the Lord, nor can they express in words his actual position. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead give me protection. So we discussed why people cannot understand God. Even the demigods who are living in higher planetary systems, and even the topmost living entity in the material world, who is Brahma, living in Satyaloka, he himself cannot understand God fully. And Lord Shiva, who is almost the Supreme, he is next to Vishnu. Vishnu is the Supreme. Vishnu, Narayana, Krishna are the Supreme. But Lord Shiva is also considered as Supreme. He himself cannot understand that Supreme Bhagavan, Krishna, Vishnu or Narayana fully. Now what to speak of unintelligent people, unintelligent human beings, what to speak of human beings first of all, who are living on the earthly planet, and what to speak of unintelligent human beings, and even lower than that, what to speak of animals. So Gajendra, thus, by expressing his inability to understand God, he is requesting that Supreme Personality to give him the protection. So, whenever we recite these stutis, stotrams, prayers, whenever we are offering vandanam, right? There are different elements in prayers. There are different elements in the stutis, stotrams. Whether it is Mukundamala Stotra, or all the shlokas of Gajendra Stuti, or all the shlokas of Kunti Stuti, Prahlada Stuti, Dhruva Stuti, Brahma Stuti, Gopi Geet, Venu Geet, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram, whatever it is, there are 4 essential elements in any prayer. Or you take Damodara Ashtakam, which is very popular, and we all recited that in Damodara month. There are 4 elements in a prayer. The 4 elements are, first one is Stuti, glorifying the Lord. Second one is offering gratitude to the Lord. That Lord who has given us everything, who has given us food to eat, who has given us water to drink, who has given us sunlight, moonlight, who has given us family members, friends, and for the devotees, God has given us the devotee association, and the Supreme Lord has given us Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayanam, all the Vedas, so that we can understand Him. So since the Lord has given us so much, we are expressing gratitude. So the second element of a prayer is offering gratitude, kritanyata. And the third element of a prayer is expressing our inability to reach Him, our inability to understand Him, our disqualifications, our dhina sthiti in the material world, how much we are suffering in the material world, our disqualification to attain Him. Our heart is full of anarthas. Our heart is full of impurities. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Moha, Matsarya. So with all these impurities in our heart, we are not qualified to understand God. But we need to express. We need to express our inability, our disqualification to understand God. That's the third element. The third element is expressing our disqualification. In other words, that can also be expressed as a qualification. We are submitting an application to the Lord. So in that application, we need to mention our qualifications, right? So our qualification is, we are drowning in the material ocean. So that qualification. For that qualification, O Lord, please protect me. Okay, now the fourth element of the prayer. The fourth element of the prayer is to make an appeal, to make a request to the Lord, to protect us, to give us shelter at His lotus feet. Or like how Kulshekara Alvar has appealed to the Lord Mukunda, that, O Lord, please give me your remembrance all the time. Avismritistva charanāravinde bhave bhave mestu bhavat prasadat. So only by your mercy I can remember you. So avismritistva charanāravinde. Please give me remembrance of your lotus feet all the time, lifetime after lifetime. So that's the fourth element. Fourth element is to make an appeal to the Lord. So what are the four elements again? Who can tell?
Glorifying the God,
Yes.
gratitude, and expressing our inability,
Yes.
or our qualification.
Yeah.
Fourth one is requesting.
Fourth one is
Requesting the God to protect us, or appeal.
Yeah, make an appeal to protect us, or to give us remembrance of God, to give us shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord. Yes, very good. So these are the four elements of the prayer. Now let me ask everyone else. So I'll ask four people to tell these four elements. Okay. Neela, can you tell one of the elements?
Yes, Prabhuji. Well, the first one is praise to the Lord.
Okay. Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Oh.
Now, Sarita, second one. Sarita, we cannot hear you. Okay. Mahi?
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Very good. Yeah. We are thankful to the Lord. We are thankful to the Lord for providing us so many things without being asked, right? We are not asking anything. When we were born, did we ask? Did we send an email to the Lord, or did our mother send an email to the Lord that my child is coming, please provide him food, shelter, money, everything? No. And when that mother was born, did anyone ask? Did anyone ask the Lord to provide all these things? No. The Lord Himself said in Bhagavad Gita, there is a shloka, chapter 3, Karma Yoga, shloka number 10. Sahayajna praja srishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishwadhyam eshavostvishta kamaduk. In that shloka, the Lord said, in the beginning of creation, I sent forth generations of men along with yajna. Along with yajna means all the different things that are needed to perform yajna. What are the different things that are needed to perform yajna? You need grains, you need flowers, you need fruits, you need water, you need fire, you need ghee, you need milk, you need so many things. So in one word, Lord has said that I have provided everything. So whatever we need to consume in our daily life on a day-to-day basis is what exactly used in yajna. We don't need anything else other than what is used in the yajna. In the yajna, they also offer a cloth. You might have seen, they put a kalasham, and on that kalasham, they put a cloth. So if you closely observe, everything that you offer in the yajna, everything that is used in that puja, that's exactly what you need. You don't need anything other than that. So in one word, Lord has mentioned that I have provided everything that is needed to lead a successful life. And the Lord said, with all these things, perform yajna and be happy. Perform yajna and be happy. So we should be thankful to the Lord. Okay, very good. Third one. Ankita, what's the third one?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Third one was showing our inability, like expressing our concern and our qualification.
Yes. Expressing our disqualification, or the same disqualification is qualification to receive mercy of the Lord. Okay. Yes. Very good. Fourth one. Urukrama Prabhu. Fourth one. Can you hear me? Urukrama Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Can you able to hear me, Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Tell me.
That appeal or request or remembrance of at the end of our death.
Yes. Very good.
From said Mukunda Malastu sloka also. Thank you.
Very good. Appeal or request to remember the Lord, to serve the Lord at His lotus feet. Yes. Sarita, we can hear you now. I don't know what happened earlier, but yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, my inability, Prabhuji, I don't know.
Your inability. Yes, very good. So now I'm making an appeal to you. You give the list of all the. Now you give the list of all the four things.
First one is glorification.
Yeah.
Second one is we have to express our gratitude.
Yeah.
And third one is our inability to reach God.
Yes.
And the fourth one is to make a request or appeal. We have to appeal God what we need.
Yes. Very good. So if you see Gajendra Stuti, right? Let's see how all these four things are appearing in Gajendra Stuti. In the first 3 or 4 shlokas, what did Gajendra say? He glorified the Lord. He glorified the Lord, how the Lord is the supreme creator, maintainer, proprietor, etc. That is the stuti, the first element of the prayer. Second element of the prayer is thanking. So I think in the 4th shloka, right? Tam prapadhye, what is that line? Tam prapadhye swayam bhuvam. Tam prapadhye swayam bhuvam. So to that Lord, yasmin idam yataschedam yenedam ya idam swayam yosmat parasmat paras tam prapadhye swayam bhuvam. Because you are maintaining me. In that shloka, Gajendra is saying, because you are maintaining me, How is the Lord maintaining? Lord is maintaining Gajendra by entering into Gajendra's body as Paramatma, and also Lord is maintaining Gajendra by providing all the food, all the different necessities that are needed by Gajendra. Now Gajendra is an elephant. The amount of food that an elephant eats is it's like unlimited amount of food. Compared to what we eat, the food that is consumed by an elephant is almost like unlimited amount of food. Tons of food. That is about normal elephant. Now what to speak of an elephant in the heavenly planets and the king of elephants, Gajendra. So the Lord is providing all these things. That's why Tam prapadhye swayam bhuvam. My pranams to you, O Lord. So that is the second element, thanking, gratitude. Third element is what we discussed yesterday. We discussed yesterday that how people cannot understand God, the inability to understand God. Even the demigods, devatas cannot understand God, rishis cannot understand God. Rishis who are meditating, doing tapasya for thousands of years, who are meditating on the Paramatma, they cannot understand God. And human beings cannot understand. Now I am an animal, I'm a jantu, I'm a pashu. So I am totally disqualified to understand you. So this is the third element, expressing inability to understand God. Fourth element is making an appeal for protection and making an appeal for asking God to help us understand Him, asking God to give us shelter at His lotus feet. Okay. So with that understanding, this is very important to understand these four elements of prayers, because we are going to see these in every stuti. For the rest of our life in this call, we are going to discuss so many stutis. Kunti stuti, Dhruva stuti, Prahlada stuti. We're going to discuss Mukundamala stotra. We'll continue that also. These four elements will be there in every discussion. That's why it is very important to understand these four. So with that said, we will discuss today's shloka. Gajendra Stuti, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 3, Shloka number 7. Shri Gajendra Uvacha
Shri Gajendra
didṛkṣavo yasya padaṁ sumaṅgalaṁ vimukta-saṅgā munayaḥ susādhavaḥ.
didṛkṣavo yasya padam
Yasya
sumangalam
padaṁ
vimukta-saṅgā susādhavaḥ.
susādhavaḥ.
caranty aloka-vratam avraṇaṁ vane bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ suhṛdaḥ same gatiḥ.
aloka-vratam vane bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ suhṛdaḥ same gatiḥ.
Okay, we'll read the translation and then we'll ask three people to recite this. Okay, Ankita, can you read the translation?
Renunciants and great sages who see all living beings equally, who are friendly to everyone, and who flawlessly practice in the forest the vows of brahmacarya, vanaprastha, and sannyāsa, desire to see the all-auspicious lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. May that same Supreme Personality of Godhead be my destination. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Who can decide? What, Prabhu? Okay.
Sorry, Prabhu.
Yeah. So who can recite? Mahi, can you recite?
Yeah, Prabhu. didṛkṣavo yasya padaṁ sumaṅgalaṁ vimukta-saṅgā munayaḥ susādhavaḥ
didṛkṣavo yasya padam
यस्य
sumaṅgalaṁ
Padam
पदं
sumaṅgalaṁ
विमुक्तसङ्गा
vimukta-saṅgā
मुनयः
munaya
सुसाधवः
susādhavaḥ
caranty aloka-vratam vane bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ suhṛdaḥ gatiḥ
caranty-aloka-vratam vane
भूतात्मा-भूताः सुहृदः समे गतिः.
Okay. Anita from Warangal. Anita, are you there? Okay. Sarita.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
didṛkṣavo yasya padam sumaṅgalaṁ vimukta-saṅgā munayah susādhavaḥ
didṛkṣavo yasya padam
यस्य
Yasya
sumaṅgalaṁ
padam
सुमङ्गलं
sumaṅgalaṁ
विमुक्ता
vimukta-saṅgā
मुनयः
munaya
सुसाधवः.
susādhavaḥ
caranty-aloka-vratam vane bhūtātma-bhūtāः suhṛdaḥ same gatiḥ
caranty-aloka-vratam
चरन्त्यलोकाव्रतं वने भूतात्मभूता सुहृदः समे गतिः.
Very good. Yeah. Neela.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Shri Gajendra Uvacha didṛkṣavo yasya padam sumaṅgalaṁ vimukta-saṅgā munaya susādhavaḥ
didṛkṣavo yasya padam
यस्य पदं
sumaṅgalaṁ
सुमङ्गलं
vimukta-saṅgā
विमुक्तसङ्गा
munaya
मुनयः
susādhavaḥ
caranty-aloka-vratam avraṇaṁ vane bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ suhṛdaḥ same gatiḥ
caranty-aloka-vratam vane
भूतात्मभूता
bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ
सुहृदः समे
susādhavaḥ. Okay. So now we will look at the word for word meaning and then some discussion. didṛkṣava, those who desire to see. Yasya, those who desire to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yasya, of him. Padam, the lotus feet. Sumaṅgalaṁ, all auspicious. Vimukta-saṅgā, persons who are completely disinfected of material conditions. Munayaḥ, great sages. Susādhavaḥ, those who are highly elevated in spiritual consciousness. Caranty, practice. Aloka-vratam, vows of brahmacarya. Vānaprastha or sannyāsa. Avraṇaṁ, without any fault. Vane, in the forest. Bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ, those who are equal to all living entities. Suhṛdaḥ, those who are friends to everyone. Saha, that same Supreme Personality of Godhead. May, my, gati, destination. Renunciants and great sages who see all living beings equally, who are friendly to everyone, who flawlessly practice in the forest the vows of brahmacarya, vānaprastha and sannyāsa, desire to see all auspicious lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. May that same Supreme Personality of Godhead be my destination. So here Gajendra is explaining who are eligible to see the Lord. Who are eligible to see the Lord?
Those who see everyone equal, who are good-hearted,
Yeah.
who follow the flawless dharma, like vanaprastha.
Yeah. So didṛkṣavo yasya padaṁ sumaṅgalaṁ. Those who want to understand your position. Padam means position. Same word was used in the previous shloka also. Padam can refer to position also. It can refer to the feet. So those who want to understand you are those people. So here are the qualifications. The first one is vimukta-saṅgā. Vimukta-saṅgā means those who are detached from the worldly beings, detached from the worldly things, detached from sense gratification, detached from family relations, detached from any occupational duties, detached from anything, no material desire. Vimukta-saṅgā. That means sannyasis, renunciants, monks, sages. Now, sannyasi, renunciant does not mean those who are wearing saffron clothes or yellow clothes, but those who are living in the material world, those who are working in whatever they are doing, in whatever position, wherever they are, but they are completely detached from everything that they are doing. Such people, even though they are engaged in some activities, it is as good as they are not working at all. We discussed that in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Karmanya karma yah pashyet akarmani cha karmayah. So those who are working to please the Lord, they are actually not working at all, because their work as a service to the Lord is not giving any reactions that will keep them bound in the material world. So that is called inaction in action. That person is performing an action, but it's equivalent to inaction. It's as good as not doing anything. So that is inaction in action. So vimukta-saṅgā, that's the first qualification. People who are detached from the worldly things, they can see the Lord. Because the Lord can reveal to us only when we have ananya bhakti to the Lord. Ananya bhakti means no one else other than the Lord. In our heart, we should have a feeling that I don't have anyone else other than the Lord. Then the Lord will reveal to us. As long as we have material desires, as long as we have attachments, saṅgā. Saṅgā means attachment. Vimukta means being freed from the attachments. Vimukta-saṅgā. So in this regard, there is a beautiful shloka from Bhagavatam. Let me show you that.
Prabhuji, Rukmini prayers, first prayer.
Oh, what does it say?
Drishyam, that, one second. What is the sentence? Shutva gunan bhuvan sundarshamram tu. Shutva gunan bhuvan sundarshamram. Nirvishya garna vatadam. Rupam Drisham Drishimatan. Is that saying the way? Drisham Drishimatam.
Rupam Drisham Drishimatam. Drishimatam. Those who have the eyes to see the Lord, right? Yeah, Drishimatam
Yes.
means those who have the eyes to see the Lord.
Yes,
Rupam
same
Drisham
here.
Drishimatam Akilartha Labham. So those who have the eyes to see the Lord means everyone has the eyes. Everyone has eyes to see things, but only few people can see the Lord. Yes, very good. You brought a very good point. So just because we have this material eyes, it doesn't mean we can see the Lord. Yeah. So here is a very beautiful shloka. Okay, are you all ready for this? So let me show you this. Now you will start questioning. Should I continue bhakti after looking at this shloka? You will start doubting. Should we attend these calls every day or not? Should we hear Krishna Katha every day or not? Should we do bhakti every day or not? So this is a very interesting shloka. So let me show you that anyway. This is from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 88, Shloka number 8. Lord Shiva saved from Vrakasura. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Yasyaham anugrahnami harishye tad dhanam shanai tato dhanam tyajantyasya swajana dukkha dukkitam. Okay. Shamala, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. The personality of Godhead said, if I especially favor someone, I gradually deprive him of his wealth. Then the relatives and friends of such a poverty-stricken man abandon him. In this way, he suffers one distress after another.
After another. Look at this.
Oh my God.
This is what happens when you do bhakti and worship Krishna. Now, how many of
Same
you
thing he did to Prabhuji. I relate this to same thing to what Radhanath Prabhuji said for Vrindavan, that they became deprived of everything and they were completely poverty stricken. Same line he was using.
Yeah. Yes. So how many of you are ready to continue to do bhakti?
I think one time you discussed about not this sloka, Prabhuji, but in the Mukundamala time, you discussed about this kind of scenario.
Yes.
Yeah, what he steals, everything he steals. He steals money also.
Yes.
Chorashtakam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we discussed shloka from Chorashtakam, where Bilvamangal Thakur says, Padashritaye cha samasta choram karoti bhikshum patigehahinam kenapyaho bhishana chora idru karoti bhikshum patigehahinam. So when we take shelter of the Lord, He will make us poorer than the poorest. Poorer than the poorest. A person who is already poor, if he takes shelter of the Lord, He will make him even more poorer. He will make him a beggar by taking out everything. So here, what did the Lord say? Very interesting thing. He's very smart. He said, I will steal all the wealth. As somebody is showing interest in me, I will steal their wealth. Now what happens when the wealth is stolen? In the same shloka, Krishna is saying, then all the relatives, one by one, they will go away from him. Because nobody wants to make a relation with a poor person. So that's why he will steal us. He will steal our wealth. Wealth means not just the money, but our name, fame, everything. So don't worry. This will happen to very pure devotees. Now, we are not going to become pure devotees in this life. So for this life, don't worry. Maybe next life. Okay? Next life.
Actually, he did the opposite to Yudhishthira, right? The Pandavas. He made them the wealthiest on the earth. Maharaj Parikshit Maharaj is the origin for our land, right? For India.
Yeah. So, but before
Did the opposite.
giving the kingdom to Yudhishthira, what did he do? What did Krishna do? He stole everything from him, right? He was the eligible king for the entire kingdom. He stole everything and then he sent them to forest. And then after they have, now that is the real test for the pure devotees. The real test for the pure devotees, when everything is taken away from us, still if we continue to do bhakti, then that bhakti is genuine.
Then he will give.
The Pandavas, they stood the test. For 14 years, they stood the test.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord has given the kingdom in the end. Yeah. So for this life, we don't have to worry. We are just doing a casual bhakti in this lifetime. We are doing occasional bhakti, weekend. Okay, we are not doing ananya bhakti. So we don't have to worry.
Yes, Prabhuji, we'll only express our disqualification.
Yes, we can only express our disqualification. But let's say, okay, by hearing all these stotrams, stutis every day, let's say somebody, I mean, you're all equal, but I'm just taking one name here. Okay, let's say Shamala, she becomes a pure devotee, and then the Lord takes away everything from her, all the wealth from her job, her money, everything. But still, she will be the richest person. Why?
God is looking at her.
Because God is living with her. Kunti Devi says, Namo akinchana vittaya. You are the wealth of the poorest. You are the wealth of those people who do not have anybody. You are the wealth of those who do not have any money, who do not have any people, who do not have anything. Namo akinchana vittaya. Vittam means wealth. Akinchana means people who don't have anything. Okay, so when the Lord is with us, then it's as good as having everything in the world.
That's why a pure devotee will not bother even if he, if he is a pure devotee, even God takes everything from him, he doesn't bother.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the Lord will only do this, whatever, in that shloka he said, I will deprive a person of his wealth. Lord will only do that if the devotee is able to devotee is able to tolerate that. Otherwise, in the sadhaka condition, he will not do such an adventure with us.
Before taking wealth, definitely Krishna will do one magic. For pure devote, mundu వాళ్ళకి దాని మీద ఉండే ఆ డిజైన్ తీసేస్తారు Krishna.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they will not bother. So we are safe, no problem.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So this is why I think devotees always ask for more troubles. devotee pray that the Lord gives them troubles so they can remember him more and more.
Yeah. That's why in that shloka in Kunti Stuti, Kunti Devi first asked for calamities, and then she says, Namo akinchana vittaya, because you are the wealth of the poorest, so give me difficulties.
We can also read the same thing which I said, I think, to Arjuna. When he went to ask, he asked only Krishna and not the Akshuni. So, Sena.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for
Very
people.
good. That's a good point. So, Duryodhana got entire Narayani Sena, but here Arjuna, he did not get any army, but just Krishna. So who won? Arjuna won the battle. Pandavas won the battle. So when you have Krishna on your side, you have everything. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, yatra Partho Dhanurdaraha, tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Wherever there is Krishna, there is opulence, victory, morality, extraordinary power. Okay? So we'll continue with this. So what's the time? 11:15, right? What's the time there in US?
9:44.
9:44. Okay, we have another 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So vimukta-saṅgā, that's the first qualification. Then munayaḥ. Munayaḥ means people who are the sages. The word muni comes from the root word mauna. Mauna means to be silent. To be silent means what? To be silent means don't speak anything unnecessary. Don't speak anything about the material things, but speak only about Krishna. Think only about Krishna. Hear only about Krishna. In the material world, complete opposite thing happens. People, even though they have the ability to speak about God, they don't speak. And they speak everything else. Other than God, they speak everything else. In Mukundamala Stotra, Kulshekar Alvar says, in 2 shlokas, he says, Shrunvan janardana kata gunakirtanani dehena yasya pulako gamaro maraji notpadhyate nayanayor vimalam bhumala diktasya jivitamaho purushadamasya. First he says, Shrunvan janardana kata gunakirtanani. Those while hearing the katha of Janardana, if they do not get goosebumps, if they do not get tears in their eyes, then they are not first class people. Okay, say that is in that shloka. And the next shloka, Kulshekar Alvar says, आश्चर्यमेतद्धि मनुष्यलोके सुधां परित्यज्य विषं पिबन्ति नामानि नारायण गोचराणि त्यक्त्वान्यवाचा कुहका पठन्ति. So here he says, Kulshekar Alvar says, आश्चर्यमेतद्धि मनुष्यलोके. In this loka, in this world, the greatest आश्चर्य, the most astonishing thing is that they abandon nectar and drink poison. Sudham parityajya. Sudham means nectar. Parityajya means to abandon, to reject. Visham pibanti, they drink poison. They ignore the nectar and drink poison. Namami Narayana Gocharani. Instead of discussing topics about Narayana, Narayana Gocharani means discussion about Narayana. What do they do? Tyaktva vacha kuhaka patanti. Tyaktva Narayana Gocharani Tyaktva. Tyaktva means to give up, to reject. They reject the Narayana Gocharani, and then what do? Anya vachaha kuhaka patanti. Anya vachaha means they speak about everything else. Kuhaka patanti, they read all nonsensical literature. You go to any library, there are thousands of books which is full of junk. Kuhaka patanti. So, but a muni is that person who is always meditating on the Lord, who is always thinking about the Lord. Now, what are the different things to think about the Lord? What are the different things to meditate on the Lord? That is mentioned in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 3, chapter 22, I think. 22 somewhere. No, 28. In chapter 28, in about 10 shlokas, this is mentioned. Kapila Dev describes this to Mother Devahuti. Canto 3, chapter 28. We discussed a few shlokas during one of the shlokas of Gajendra Stuti. The glance, meditating on the beautiful glance of the Lord, right? So Gajendra first explains how everything comes from the glance of the Lord. How the Lord impregnates everything simply by looking. So our duty is to meditate on that beautiful glance of the Lord. So during that time we discussed, first we meditate on the beautiful face of the Lord, then the eyes, then the arc-shaped eyebrows, then the beautiful smile, the glance, everything. So in that shloka, in that section in third canto, so many things are described there in about 10 shlokas, different things, what to meditate, all those things are described. The Kaustubha Mani, the different jewels on the body of the Lord, and his different ayudas, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma.
Shoulders, hands, fingers,
Yeah.
and lotus feet.
Yes.
The symbols of lotus feet.
Yes. Yeah, the lotus symbols on the lotus feet. Yes, very good. All these things. So we should meditate on all these things. So there's an elaborative description given in that third canto. We discussed, I think, 3 shlokas last week or maybe week before that. Okay, so that is munayaḥ. Susādhavaḥ. Susādhavaḥ means, next one is susādhavaḥ. Susādhavaḥ means susādhavaḥ, those who are highly elevated in spiritual consciousness. Okay, and then the next word is caranty aloka-vratam avraṇaṁ vane vratam. Vratam means those who are strictly following the varna and ashrama. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Grihastha, Brahmacarya, Vānaprastha, Sannyāsi. These are the varna ashramas. So especially Brahmacharya and Sannyasi ashrama, those who are following these vratas. Caranty aloka-vratam avraṇaṁ vane bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ suhṛdaḥ same gatiḥ. Bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ means those who are equal to everyone, those who see all the living entities as equal. Those who see friends and enemies as equal, those who see human beings and animals as equal, those who see everything as the part and parcel of God. Okay, in Bhagavad Gita there is a shloka, Pandita Samadarshinaha. A Pandita, a learned person, is that person who sees everyone with Samadarshi, who sees everyone as Samadarshi, equal. In that shloka it is mentioned, a Pandita sees everyone equal, not only human being, not only animal, but even a Chandala. Chandala means a person who eats dog, who kills dog and eats the meat of the dog. Dog eater. So a Pandita does not make any distinction or difference between a normal human being and a dog eater. Both are same to him. So that is the highest level of consciousness. So people who are vimukta-saṅgā, who are munis, who are susādhavaḥ, who are following the vratas, who are bhūtātma-bhūtāḥ, suhṛdaḥ, who are friends to everybody, only those people can understand God. That is what Gajendra is saying here. What are the qualifications to see God? Seeing God means seeing God in everything and in everybody. So Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 6, Yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sachame na pranashyati. Krishna says, Yomam pashyati sarvatra. Pashyati means to see. Sarvatra means everywhere. Yomam pashyati sarvatra. Those who see me everywhere and in everything. For them, I am always accessible. And they are always connected to me. And in another shloka, Krishna says, Yomam smarati nispruhaha tasyaham sulabha parda. Yomam smarati nispruhaha tasyaham sulabha partha. Those who are always thinking about me, to such people I am easily available. Tasyaham sulabha. Sulabha means easily available. So in simple words, Gajendra is saying here that bhakti is the qualification to see God. In the previous shloka, Gajendra explained who cannot see God. That means who do not have bhakti, they cannot see God. And here he has given different qualities, like those who are equal to everyone, who are friends to everyone, who are munis, who are susādhavas, who are vimukta-saṅgā. These are the qualities of devotees who are practicing ananya bhakti. So in simple words, only through bhakti one can see God. It is like let's say a father and child. A small child wants to climb up on the shoulders of the father. The father is standing, let's say, and the little child, 2-year-old child, wants to climb up on the shoulders of the father, or the piggyback ride, right? Now child with his own attempt cannot do that. But when the child requests the father sincerely, the child cries 2 times, 3 times, I want a piggyback ride, I want to climb on your shoulders, like that. Then when that father bends down, sits on the floor, then the child can easily make a piggyback ride or climb on the shoulders of the father. Similarly, that Lord who is difficult to understand by any other means, that Lord who is inaccessible by the Vedas, who is inaccessible by even demigods, that Lord becomes accessible when we perform Ananya Bhakti. So that is what Gajendra is saying here. And why is Gajendra saying all these things? Gajendra, in the previous shloka, he said, I am a Pashu, I am a Jantu, I cannot understand you. I cannot read Vedas to understand you. But all I can do is, I can do bhakti and I can offer you simple things. And then Gajendra picks up a lotus flower from the pond and offers it to the Lord. That's why Prahlada says in his prayers, Bhaktya tutosha gajayuta paya. Oh Lord, you are pleased by the bhakti of Gajendra. Now what did Gajendra offer? All that he offered is just the lotus flower. Just the lotus flower. If you look at this beautiful picture, right? There is, excuse me. Yes, this one. Yeah. So Gajendra offers a beautiful lotus flower to the Lord. Then the Lord is pleased and comes down.
Same picture is there in book also, Prabhuji.
In Bhagavatam book?
Yes, Prabhuji. It's there.
Okay, wow. So 7th, 8th canto has
Sorry.
inside the book, not on the cover.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Inside, okay.
No. It's inside. Yeah.
Inside, okay.
Maybe because of this.
Yeah, good, beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So the glories of the Lord, they are unlimited. They are very difficult to explain. In the previous shloka, Gajendra said there are 3 things, right? Vidu, Gantum, and Iritum. Na yasya deva rishaya padam vidur. And
Jantu Puna.
punakor hati gantum iritum. So Vidu, Gantum, Iritum. Vidu means to know. Gantum is to enter the leelas or pastimes. Iritum means to explain. Now to explain, first of all, it is very difficult to understand the leelas of the Lord, and it is more difficult to enter into the leelas of the Lord, and it is even more difficult to explain to others. Now, if you ask somebody who is eating a mango, explain the taste of the mango. Now, if a person is dumb, he cannot speak. So definitely he cannot explain anything about the taste of the Lord. Now, a person who is able to speak, even though he is able to speak, he can only tell little bit about the taste of the mango. He can say that the mango is taste, it's juicy, but he cannot explain how juicy, how tasty, how nectarian the mango fruit is. Only we have to taste it. To understand the sweetness of mango, we have to taste. That's the only way. That's the only way we can relish the sweetness of mango. Bhagavatam is compared to a ripened mango. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam. Galitam phalam means like a ripened fruit, mango. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam. So Bhagavatam, you taste from any angle, it is sweet. You read from 1st canto, 10th canto, 12th canto, 8th canto. See, we are reading 8th canto. We have not read 7 cantos before, but still we are relishing it like a mango nectar. So like that, only through bhakti we can understand God. That's what Gajendra is saying. Okay. Before we conclude, any questions, comments, reflections? All good? Okay, we'll conclude then. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Grantara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Shri Gajendra Stuti ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Narayana Khila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
Narayana Akla Guru Bhagwan Namaste.
Okay. Thank you everyone
Hare
for
Krishna.
joining. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji, thank
See
you.
you tomorrow. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.